Konnichiwa!
We are here in downtown Tokyo, and tomorrow morning we're going to be flying something super exciting, the A350 1000 from Japan Airlines. We have a brand new face with us, Lauren, and quite an old face with us. You'll remember Ben. No, not that old. It's all right. We'll get you a nice face mask, Ben. What cabins are we going to be flying on this exciting new aircraft, Liam?
I'm flying in business class, come on.
Lauren?
Premium economy.
For me, it's going to be first class. I've wanted to do this one for ages, but unfortunately, what does that mean for you, Ben?
Are we in the back in economy?
Right, well, we're going to have a couple of drinks, not too many, because tomorrow morning we're on. You ready? Let's go.
Let's do it.
日本からこんにちは。
Well, good morning from the rather beautiful Haneda airport here in Tokyo. It is a stunning morning, and it's even more exciting for me because I'm going to be flying business class with Japan Airlines. Not only business class, a brand new business class.
I am in economy today, but I'm expecting a pretty good experience.
I've been so excited for today's flight. I'm feeling fresh and ready to fly Japan Airlines first class on the A350 1000.
Flying premium economy. I'm really excited to check in and get this thing rolling.
Let's get started.
Konnichiwa, how are you doing? Arigato.
Okay, the first surprise of the day, there are the first class check-in desks, but here's this very exclusive looking first class channel. Behind these sliding doors, I'm told, is a VIP experience awaiting. I'm not sure I ever knew how much I needed an exclusive pre-lounge lounge to lounge in, but it's pretty nice.
Super easy check-in and baggage drop. Love all the technology that they use here in Japan. Also automated and quick. There was no wait.
Just checked in. This was super smooth and easy. I was told where to go, my least favorite part, and they just made it pretty smooth.
Absolutely nobody in the queue behind me, as you can see there. That's how every single business class journey should begin.
So a quick travel tip when you're using those machines to check in, make sure you remember to grab your passport after you've checked in, unlike I just did, and had a mad panic running around the terminal, thinking I'd lost my passport before I had even got on the flight.
It's lounge time. Good morning. Japan Airlines First Class Lounge at Haneda is huge and gorgeous. All different spaces throughout the lounge that all feel a little bit different. Some are more restaurant-y, some are more relaxed and chilled. There's everything from massage chairs to comfy sofas to showers. But what's really special is the food and drink here. And right behind me, a sushi chef preparing the most delectable, freshest Japanese sushi. It's early, but of course, that's what I've ordered. Oh my God. I particularly love a really great website/app feature that they have in here where you're able to just order food to the table, and you're also able to book a shower and get in line, so you don't have to hang around waiting. You'll just get a little push notification saying your shower is ready for you to get in, under. In.
Arigato. Well, I'm here now in the JAL Sakura business class lounge, and tell you what, this is a really bright, airy, spacious, buzzy lounge. There are loads of passengers eating, chilling, hanging out, but it's a very pleasant atmosphere, and I've currently got lovely views of the runway and the tarmac behind me. Got myself a little bit of breakfast. There is a strong range of food from your classic eggs, bread, sausages, but also a large range of Asian and Japanese food. I've also got myself a little cappuccino, but if it was a bit later in the day, I could have opted for some champagne, beer, wine. There are plenty of options here.
This looks amazing. I'm pretty impressed that this is airport food, made to order sushi, and it is so pretty. I don't even feel like I'm in an airport.
I really love that there are so many options for authentic Japanese food. It gives you a chance, even if you're here for a short amount of time, to try the food of the city and of the country before you leave.
Exactly. And who needs an airport lounge when you've got food as good as this?
Exactly.
Okay, so here we go. I've been waiting for this one for a long time. I can see the winglet of that A350 and it's time to board this aircraft and experience one of the best first classes in the whole world. So here we go.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Here we go, let's get on board.
Wow.
Ohayou gozaimasu.
Hi, konnichiwa.
Hello.
Oh, here I am. Wow.
Oh, this is going to be a good flight.
So welcome on board the Japan Airlines A350 1000 economy class. Good impressions so far. Looking like having a pretty full flight today, so unfortunately it looks like I'm going to have a seat neighbour, which is probably going to be a little bit tight for a flight of this length. Got an adjustable headrest here, so you can recline a little bit for later in the flight. Got a nice big screen to select movies here. Tray table is bifold, so it comes in 2 different parts. Looks like a good size. Also got this nice little cup holder here, which is handy if you don't want to extend the full tray table. Leg room is good. So far, really impressed with the technology on board. Everything feels really clean and modern, but so far so good. Pretty impressed.
Okay, now I can relax. Space-wise, I have plenty of leg room. I mean, I'm only 5'3", so, you know, I'm easy to please. Walking through this cabin, it just looks very modern, very upgraded, elevated. And the seat feels really good, honestly. It's really cushiony. You have a nice thick armrest on my side. Let's do a little recline test and see. Wow. That's going back a ways. Oh, that's nice. I just love there's little compartments everywhere. I just love how thoughtful this airline is with this aircraft of putting all these intentional things for this such a long flight. The screen is 16 inches, which is the largest in the industry. Being in this seat, I really love the privacy factor. Like, dude is probably tired of me talking, to be honest, but he can block me out, which I blocked it for him. I did him a favor.
Well, welcome to seat 12K here on Japan Airlines A350 in business class. I was about to say I'm going to give you a tour of my seat, but let's be honest, this is a suite. I am so tucked away in my shell of privacy here, and I just cannot believe how fresh and modern and new this cabin feels. Set out in a staggered 1-2-1 configuration, and as you can see, I've got a lovely window seat today with direct aisle access. And starting off with the seat, as you can see, it is really spacious, plenty of room to wiggle about. I have a headrest behind me which I can fold in out the sides to give a little bit of support. They do sort of like fall away a little bit, but I think with a pillow that would be perfect. But on my left side I have a little reading light which I can turn on and off with the push of a button. And then up next to that I have a little storage cupboard where I can put a bottle of water, for example. And below that is a section of charging ports and a headphone jack. You can see there's also USB-C compatibility, which is always handy, as well as a main plug socket over there. Below that is a wireless charging deck, which is very, very useful indeed. And if I open this up, I've got another little storage compartment down there where you can put your passport, your wallet, other valuables that you want to keep safe during the flight. And hidden under there is this lovely slide out tray table, which slots out in front of me like that. As you can see, that is very big indeed, definitely enough to have your meal, put a laptop on. You can actually pull that back or forward depending on your preference. And then this is where things get really exciting. Out in front of me, I've got this enormous IV screen, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of my hands on the Liam Spencer hand scale, and it is all touchscreen. What I think is the coolest way to listen to your IFE screen is out loud. Built into the right and left of my headrest here are a couple of speakers with a very innovative, forward-thinking approach, something I've definitely never seen on a plane before, and just makes this entire cabin feel very futuristic, really, really advanced in terms of the technology. But if I didn't want to use touchscreen, there is also a handy IFE remote, which I can use to control the IFE, dim my window lights, call the crew, lots of features available to use on there. Not often you see this in a business class seat. I have a fully sliding closet. If I click that open, it reveals a hanger where I can hang up a jacket.
Welcome on board this first class suite on the Japan Airlines A350 1000, and this is spectacular. I'm already blown away. The cabin is arranged in a 1-1-1 configuration. There are only actually 6 suites in the whole cabin. This is my seat, 1K, a window seat, and the first thing you think is space. I feel like I've never experienced so roomy on an aircraft. The seat is like wider than you could ever imagine. It's soft, it's comfortable, the colours are chic and gorgeous. The seat is actually divided almost into 2. There's one large section on one side and a smaller section on the other. The leg room is just like insane. You can't touch the sides of this place. It's big. And the tray table is huge. Right ahead of me is a giant ottoman. There's storage underneath, enough space for the bags. You'll notice there are no overhead bins on this aircraft, so there's enough space to store all of your stuff within your own suite. It's a wardrobe with a hanger which has a full-length mirror in there, which I absolutely love. There's other storage cubbies right ahead of you to put all your bits and pieces in. And there's control panels on either side which will move and maneuver the seat into all different options. You'll also find charging ports on both sides, including USB and universal ports. There's wireless charging right here in case you want to be futuristic with the way you charge your phone. Now this is pretty cool, look at this. A table is just created out the back of this seat to have drinks served on. I mean, there are surprises everywhere in this cabin. Now we love a comfy headrest, but this headrest has a difference. It actually has speakers set into the headrest so that you don't have to wear headphones. You can just sit and relax like this and listen to your movie or TV show straight through here. Every little detail is amazing. Even the light fixtures here are gorgeous, the kind of thing you'd find in a luxury hotel. I don't know if I could even do the Liam Spencer hand test on this. It's going to be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so it's going to be like 50 hands on the Liam Spencer hand test. Now a suite is not a suite without a door that closes. And with this height, you feel like you're in this enclosed private space. Let's just get this out of the way. I don't talk about this until later usually, but immediately the level of service and the warmth of the crew is something that you don't always get in first class. It's like a relaxed, chill, professional, friendly vibe. I've been here for 5 minutes and I feel like I'm at home already. So let's take a look at the amenities that we've got on board here. First up, stunningly beautiful Bang & Olufsen noise, ooh, they really are noise cancelling headphones. A gentle steam eye mask, Halliburton amenity kit. We've got earplugs, tissues, eye mask, L'Occitane lip balm, L'Occitane hand cream, comb, toothbrush and toothpaste, and a moisture mask. And we also have the Shiseido men's essential kit. This is special. A Shiseido Men face cleanser, hydrating lotion, and total revitalizing cream. Posh. We then also have double pillows, one firmer, one pluffier. So if you like fluffy or you like firm, you've got them both.
Okay, let's see what amenities my business class seats come with today. Starting off with this nice green amenity kit. Firstly, your standard eye mask. Does it shut out tonight? It certainly does. Toothbrush, pocket tissue. Okay, and then we have this little plastic, what I believe is a little phone support stand. Look at that, that's certainly a new one for an amenity kit, not something I've seen before. Pretty nifty, I like that, a bit different, but it's not just amenity kits with me. I've also got this big fluffy pillow and that is feeling nice and soft. Oh, look at that, I've even got my own little sleepwear kit, which I was not expecting. It sort of feels a bit like a dressing gown or just a dress. Definitely not typical pajamas you might see, so give that a go. Duvet, I can get cozy under very soon. And then finally, a cozy pair of slippers and a shoehorn in case I need any help getting into them.
So you gotta have a nice blanket because it is a long flight. Slippers, some nice noise canceling headphones with Japan Airline embroidering, earplugs, a nice eye mask, a moisture mask, toothbrush. Look how little this toothpaste is. What are you gonna brush? One tooth? You ready for the bad news? This pillow ain't it. I'm sorry. It's flat. It's hard. I wish the thought that was put into the rest of this cabin and this seat was put into this pillow. Because it's just lackluster, man. Not good.
A little pillow here, looks all right. And some headphones, Japan Airlines branded. Don't look like they're gonna be amazing sound quality, but we'll give them a try later. And a blanket to have a rest later.
Barely made it up into the sky and the wonderful service has already begun. First up with this Salon 2013 champagne. Now this retails for like $1,200 a bottle. So we're kicking off in true style.
So according to the menu card here, we've got a Asian style vermicelli salad, a deep fried eggplant in dashi broth, a carrot, lotus root and cod roe salad, and then the main is a scallion-rich grilled pork rice bowl, and we've got a little tub of Haagen-Dazs ice cream as well.
Oh my gosh, that is so good. Seriously, that is delicious. It tastes like miso soup that you would get at the restaurant. I love compartments because I'm kind of weird. I don't like my food to touch. So I love that everything comes in its own little compartment. Got the chicken option. Really looks good. Authentic Japanese food. It looks fresh. Let's take a bite.
Have a look at this platter that's just been brought out in front of me, served up in this beautiful wooden box. I haven't really seen plating like this on a flight before. It looks absolutely stunning. And I've also got sort of chopsticks closed in here, and my favorite little feature, this origami chopstick holder, which is just such a cool, unique little touch. Very Japanese. This looks amazing. Crazy bit of attention to detail is that the menu is actually set out as it comes in the tray, so I can see what is in that top left dish, that right dish. I don't have to guess what I'm eating. That is a really, really lovely little feature.
Stunning, if not a little complicated start. There's 5 different dishes, all seasonal, all look delicious. I'm gonna give them, oh, and they're warm as well. All of the dishes are fresh, tasty, interesting. It's really deeply Japanese and just provides such an amazing experience to kick things off.
I don't think I've ever seen so many different types of meat and fish in one dish on a plane before, and the variety and flavour is really impressive.
This is delicious. The vegetables still have crunch. The chicken is flavorful. The sides are still extremely fresh. If you're gonna sit 12 hours and you're gonna have to like go through a whole flight, this is what you want. This is delicious.
Okay, we've got a fish cake and bamboo shoot soup. So delicate. Okay, here's where things get really posh. This is steamed abalone with a citrus jelly. I think I just pour this on top. I really want to try this thing. Woo! And inside this little pot, stuffed full of caviar. I don't know what I'm meant to be doing here. Let's have a bit of caviar on chopsticks. There's no little mother of pearl spoon, so I guess this is it. Delicious caviar and $1,200 a bottle of champagne. Living the life.
Well, my main course has now been brought out, and honestly, the presentation is 10 out of 10. Look at this little parcel of rice I've got all wrapped up. Also got some beef, some more salmon, some turnip, cucumber, a little salad there, some miso soup. Really is a wide collection of items. It's time to dig in. I don't know if you can see it, but that beef cheek is just falling apart. It's so succulent. As I splash it everywhere.
There's no messing around with Japan Airlines first class. Just be clear, dinner, lunch, whatever this is right now, it's 8 courses. Beautiful seasoned rice with chicken, sake steamed rockfish and fava beans, and a miso soup. Oh, divine.
That is absolutely heavenly. It's so smooth, creamy, velvety. That is the best mouthful I've had all day. I've never had matcha pudding before, but that is honestly just so good.
Last but not least, the coconut mochi to finish things off in this unbelievable Japanese feast. And of course, some beautiful Japanese green tea.
So a quick update from the economy cabin of the Japan Airlines A350. Pretty good flight so far. Lunch was really nice. I really loved all the little square containers with the little appetizers. I love that you got a little menu card with the meal so you knew exactly what you're eating. Cannot get over how big this bathroom is. Love the design and just so much space. You could actually easily get changed in here, which is not what you can say about most aeroplane bathrooms. Definitely more room in this bathroom that I have in my seat.
So I think it's time we wind down now and get into these lovely, soft Japan Airlines pajamas. How cool are these? I think we've got to make the seat into a bed now. The size of this thing is ridiculous. Oh my god. This would have been enough, but the addition of this just means you can lounge to your heart's content.
So I feel like taking a nap, trying to lay out as long as I can. Bottom cushion folds out like this. You can't really fold out all the way like a lazy boy, but my legs are still bent. They're not fully laid out. So just something to be mindful of and consider.
Well, my seat has now been turned into a lovely, comfy bed, but there's just one thing missing, and that's for me to put my pajamas or my dress or my shawl on, so let's do it. I've had to come to the bathroom so I can give you a full top to bottom view of this dress, shawl, pajama thing that I'm wearing, which is honestly one of the most ridiculous things I've ever put on in my life. It's also extremely hot because it's made out of this sort of thick towel-like material. I do think it might be a bit too sweaty to sleep in, but nice to have some pajamas, even if it is one of the strangest things I've ever put on a plane before.
You know what time it is. It's time for the Call Bell Challenge. Hello. Please could I get a green tea? Thanks so much. Whew. Barely had time to think there. They were straight in.
Hello, can I get a green tea, a hot tea? Is that okay? Thank you very much. That was pretty quick.
Hi. Can I just get a coffee, please? Thank you so much. Pretty damn quick, not too shabby at all.
Sweet. Excuse me. Some tea. Green tea. Thank you. You almost walked by me. I like to end on a positive. Here's a positive. She came. Took a little while, but we gonna get our green tea.
And that was Japan Airlines A350 1000 in economy class from Tokyo to New York. Look, you're not going to feel fresh as a daisy coming off a 12-hour flight in economy class, but I feel a lot better than I thought I would. It's a solid product, good seat, plenty of leg room. Food was unusual, but I liked it. Great service. I did think that the in-flight entertainment there was pretty limited in the non-Japanese options. Japan Airlines economy class gets a thumbs up from me. Arigatou gozaimasu.
So here's my takeaway from the A350 flight. I think that it's designed very smart. You have charge ports. There's plenty of little cubbies and storage spaces. The food is very authentic. It felt like a nice taste of Japan. Just that little touch before you leave. My takeaway about the service is that the flight attendants and everyone with Joel was very helpful and friendly. I just think when it comes to the call button and just specific sorts of needs, there could be a little bit more efficiency and a little bit more urgency. Other than that, very friendly, and I would totally take this flight again.
Well, that is Japan Airlines on the A350 in their new business class cabin done. And hear me out, I think that might be the new best business class in the world. It was really that good. The food just kept on coming, and the fact that I had an a la carte dining service in business really elevated the feel of this to more of a first class experience. The service was impeccable from start to finish, and I think it's going to be very tough to find a better business class experience in the sky.
That flight blew me away. When you have high expectations of something, sometimes it's like difficult for it to be really great. But Japan Airlines in first class on this brand new A350 1000 was like mind-blowingly good. The ground experience at Haneda was something really special with that private little lounge at check-in. The lounge itself was so cool and thoughtful, and the food was amazing. On board, the suite blew me away. That massive wide seat, the double bed, the mod cons like the speakers in the headrest. The food was a celebration of Japanese cuisine. And one big mention for the service. The Japan Airlines crew, they were fun, they were friendly, but they were efficient, and they got the job done in the most amazing and special way. So that was Japan Airlines on the A350 1000 from Tokyo Haneda to New York's JFK. Done.